Here go Al Sharpton at the DNC last night with the Central Park Five. So Donald Trump is the one that took him down, took the little boy down to the police station to confess. Yeah, it was Donald Trump's fault. All this started because of Donald Trump. Donald Trump told him to go down and confess at the police station. Now, you know what? That was his father. That was his own daddy. Why y'all mad at Trump? Why y'all not mad at the daddy? Help me understand it. What they do. Smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers. Backstabbers. Smiling in your face all the time. They want
in Manhattan that accuses him of diverting hundreds of thousands of dollars to his personal use after using fraud, grand larceny, and false business records to solicit funds from such diverse contributors as Don King, the boxing promoter, and Don Trump, the billionaire.
Now listen, let me tell y'all something. When I see people in photos together, when they have several photos together, when they're actually shaking hands, when they're smiling at each other, or, my bad, one individual, Al Sharpton, is smiling at Donald Trump in every picture, that lets me know that Al Sharpton looked up to this man, or he was scheming on the man. Because a lot of times when somebody has more prestige than you, when somebody has more notoriety than you, usually when that person engages the other individual, they sucking up to him. They looking up to him. They trying to slither their way, slide up in there. Yeah. And try to become a friend. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. So all this time, y'all were cool until he sued you for the money that you owe him. Because what you did was, when you were in high school, you started a nonprofit organization. The organization had been going for 20 years, but it had been active. You get close to Don King and Donald Trump, and you use your notoriety in the neighborhoods because you possibly were doing things. We're not going to say that you weren't, but you had a youth foundation. And so you had Don King and Donald Trump donate to this youth foundation. Now, I don't know the particulars. I don't know what happened. But I do know they gave you a donation, and then y'all had to go to court about the donation that they gave you. We don't, I don't know the particulars about it, but this was in 1989. Yeah, 1989. So that's your problem with Trump. You really don't have an issue with Trump. Because if you can get some more money up out of him, then you probably would get up under him. But because you done burnt your bridge, with him and Don King, you don't see it. See, he's an opportunist. Anybody he can receive funds for, anybody he can get money from, he is going to get up under them or get close to them or get close to that particular organization. Yes, Al Sharpton. First of all, Reverend. Where your congregation? Reverend? Yeah. Where your congregation at, brother? Man, listen, this dude is listen, the guy had a non-profit in high school, y'all. The man been scheming his entire career. He's a schemer. That's what he does. Y'all remember, I forgot what movie it was, but it was a black man that was close to LBJ. Yeah, that's Al Sharpton. He wanted him. Yeah, just trying to be a pillar in the black community, but really not doing nothing. Yeah, he never not doing nothing. That's all I'm saying. So, this the real issue. The man fake as hell. He's a fake. Just call it what it is. The man sit up here, want to bring the Central Park 5. Then you go on YouTube, and when you go do your research on this man, got all this animosity for Donald Trump. But when you were getting money from the man or asked the man for the money, or when you had a friendship with the man just because you were trying to get close to him to get some money, when it benefited you, you didn't have a problem with him. Yeah, I see straight through you, brother. Yeah, we see through your lame game. People, anytime somebody has an issue with somebody, there has to be a reason. All you need to do is give a little backstory, find out what the history is, and boop, bingo, there we go. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all listen. I just did a little research and boom, there it is. Right here, in plain sight. That man ain't got a problem with him. You just can't get no more money from him. Sound like some of y'all family members. I know some people just clap with me when I say this sound like some of y'all family members. So, you want to bring the Central Park Five out, try to use them. Okay, Donald Trump took out some ads at that particular time. Donald Trump is not the one that was going to prosecute him. He wasn't on the jury. Okay, when you commit a crime and you get judged by the jury of your peers, okay, how many of y'all go to jury duty? When you get a jury summons, how many of y'all actually show up for jury duty? And so we can't get mad when somebody gets prosecuted when it's in the black community, but the black community, a lot of y'all don't even go to jury duty. Yeah, let's talk about that. That's a whole fact. And then you know things, I'm going to tell y'all something real. Al Sharpton, he was so proud and happy about the whole falsifying documents thing, right? And if you listen to Andrew Cuomo, a former attorney general, somebody that does not like Donald Trump.
Attorney General's case in New York, frankly, should have never been brought. And if his name was not Donald Trump and he wasn't running for president, I'm the former AG in New York, I'm telling you that case would have never been brought. And that's what is offensive to people. And it should be, because if there's anything left, it's belief in the justice system.
This man said that wasn't even a real case. But let me go here real quick. When it comes to filing your taxes, how many of you falsify documents? When it comes to filing your taxes, how many of you have carried a child that wasn't yours? So I'm just saying, don't point the finger when you could really, really look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I falsified some documents myself. I signed something I wasn't supposed to sign. I did. Yeah. Same thing. And that is prominent in the black community. So can't nobody in the black community get upset about Donald Trump falsifying no documents, even though that was something that all people in real estate do. That's a whole nother conversation. But when y'all sit up here and put kids on your taxes, that's not yours. Or when you say you made this amount of money, but you really made this amount of money. Hello. I'm done.